intelligent brothers, man. I'm talking about like young 19-year-old, 20, 19 and 20, bro. These brothers like scientists, man. These brothers like professors, you know, very intelligent, very intelligent. So, still sharp as steel, and it was a good thing in that experience, man, because he learned so much. He learned so much, man, in the self-discipline. And like Brandon said, man, like the ones you used to be out there doing the negativity with, at first they gonna look at you in a certain way, but people respect change, and people respect individuals that straight up. They respect that,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So when you receive that type of love, like from individuals that you know what type of individuals they are, man, and they embracing you like that, like, man, stay on it. You know what I mean? And that's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. You know what I mean? So it is inspiring. Yeah, it's a real good feeling, man. And it goes on to this day. So it goes on to this day, man. So it's like I say, man, we killing that dash right now. That's what we doing. We putting it, we writing it right now. So for everybody that's listening, this is what we doing, man. It's like a testimony, man. A living testimony. Sure.
Your life is like, your life is, even your death, people ain't gonna really talk about your death. Even they're gonna talk about how you live your life and however you like. It's what you did with it, because, like I said in another song, I say I'm living life to the fullest. I'm dodging rain drops instead of bullets. And I'm basically saying, like, man, live your life to the fullest, so you won't have no regrets. The song is actually called No Regrets. You know what I mean? Because, once they put you down, that's it. And there ain't no coming back. And I listened to a lecture Friday. I was in Houston. And ironically, even before, my aunt had the accident, I've heard about it. They was talking about death. And one thing they said is, like, when everybody goes to the grave, when the person is being lowered in the grave, you're not thinking about you're thinking about you're going to be in that box like that. So, you forget all the worldly pleasures, and you be thinking, like, man, because that's that reality that's going to happen. We're going to die. So, why not live your life to the fullest? Why these different situations, self-out, and, this world is big. It's a lot out here. Enjoy your life and try to give back too. This is talking about spending. We ain't got to spend money all the time. It's spending time. You know what I mean? Spending your energy, like you talk about, Shelton, all the time. What are you waking up on? So you start living your life like that. Man, you're gonna have a productive life and a fruitful life. And
they show productivity and fruitfulness as just money and finances, and they look at it all as material stuff. And I think the more we get from looking at it from that side, I think the better we'll be and the better choices we'll make. When it's not just material. Because, it's about building relationships.
Right.
Because a lot of people lost a lot of stuff when the hurricane came.
Right. That's right. Right. But you ain't got to lose your relationship. You know what I mean? Like you said, you can lose valuable things. You can lose a relationship too, but like material things come and go. You know what I mean? They're going to come and go. We can talk about different vehicles we done had in the past and all this grand glorious stuff, but this stuff comes and goes. But what only thing you want to live is your character.
That's what I mean? You say very glorious, man. I was listening to the X-Clan the other day.
Yeah, he said that. You know what I mean? And your character is what's going on. That's your substance, because that's really who you are, bro. So it's what people gonna talk about your life. Like you talking about this dash. Man, how was Sheldon? How was it? It's gonna people who know you up close and personal. There's people know you in the public eye, and people want to talk about you in whatever light that you live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. So, so we got to be conscious of that. I don't want to be in the public eye looking all good and dapper and like I'm righteous, but then my daughter's going to be talking about I wasn't a good father. I mistreated her. I don't want that. I want to be, the same.
You faded out. What'd you say, Brad?
Like that. I say I want to be the same way in private as in public.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, being good. Don't put no front. You know, the truth gonna come out. You know, if you're mistreating people, that's what I'm about, bro. That's my biggest thing. Treating people right. You know what I mean? That's my biggest thing. It's not about all this other extra knowledge and stuff is extra, bro. But treating people right. You know, like I want to be treated.
Right.
For little people. That's what I'm amazed. That's what I'm.
For real, bro. And I'm
a good teacher. You know what I mean? You know.
Yep.
Right. You're right, bro. You're right.
Yeah, you have faded out on the ending of that part a little bit, man. You know, so I don't know if you're moving around or they got them UFOs flying by that spot. But
right.
You say treat people right.
Hey, you know, Vincent was talking about chemtrails and stuff the other week, so.
Yeah, man. And his phone ain't been right ever since, boy. Them doggone trails.
The phone ain't been right ever. That's right. But it's character, man. You know, with me, that's what I think. You know what I mean? I don't care how much you know. You know, it was a saying, you know, I don't care how much you know until I know you care.
Right.
I think I say this all the time, man. The industries that's gonna make it, the people that's gonna make it right now, the people that care, the people that genuinely show that they care, man. I'm telling you, man, that is such missing. That is missing so much right now, man. Just genuine, give a doggone. Genuine, I care. See, I didn't cuss. I try not to cuss. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, man. But seriously though, man, you know, again, a part of that dash though, brother, because I don't want every other word to come out of my mouth to be something profane, you know, and I know I can put a word in there. I'm intelligent enough to put a word in there rather than just a curse word, because an older teacher back in the day told me that. She heard me saying something. I was using a couple of curse words. She was like, hey, that's a sign of unintelligence, young man. To throw a curse word in there where you can throw a word in there. She said that's lazy thinking, and I won't allow you to think that way. And you need to stop cussing. You're raised better than that, and you know better than that. Now, she wasn't my teacher. She was a teacher. You feel me?
That's right.
She took the time and the energy to invest in me and didn't really care what I thought, didn't care what my feedback was going to be. She took that time to invest and say, hey, you're important enough. You're smart enough. No, not quit all that cussing with your dumb self, with your silly self, with your ignorant self. You understand what I'm saying? She lifted me up and encouraged me and let me know I was better than those words I was using. You know, I'm wasting my day. Now, had she not came along, had she not told me, you know, and it resonated with me at that particular point, I may have still been hanging on to those kind of words, right? You know, so and then just taken away from my dads. Well, how was Sheldon? Woo-wee, that boy could cuss. I tell you that.
Right. And we should leave our work unfinished too. We should leave this world with unfinished business. So somebody else can. Because you know, I was listening to the saying that said that you know, about this destination journey we on, and we never arrive. You know what I mean? I was like, wow, that's powerful, because so America, some way that has this smoke screen to say, you know, once you achieve certain things, you made it. No, you really don't never make it if you want to continue to grow. So we should never leave our work unfinished. When you finish with something, get on something else. You know what I mean? Like you was talking about the books earlier. You know, we got to establish ourselves too, bro. You know, like, because just like this radio station. Hey, you know, in case something happens to you, Sheldon, prematurely, hey, somebody else needs to take up the show. You know, and this is what we got to do. We got to keep this stuff going, and we got to teach our children that's coming up behind us, because we're not going to change older people. Most people are set in their ways, so we need to speak this stuff into the youth. Get the youth. That's my philosophy, bro. I'm more to getting the children, especially. I'm talking about little children. You know what I mean? And go ahead and teach them. You know what I mean? And mold them. Then we'll reshape the world.
Say, man, why don't we just open up a daycare, bro? How about that?
Hey, man,
you can.
Hey,
you can. You know, you can do that.
You hitting on something, bro, and you hitting on something. That's what the Panthers was doing. That's exactly what they was doing with them shit. You hitting on something.
We had this conversation. we had this conversation before about that. You know, man,
sure.
like even with a daycare, you still have to go by the school curriculum. You can't teach kids outside of the United States school curriculum. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can, as long as you teach them that curriculum, you can teach them something else, but they got to learn their curriculum. And that's the catch right there. So now, if we don't even have that power or space to teach our own kids without their curriculum, what it's doing to our children. It's indoctrinating them, bro.
But
and then,
like regular daycares, though, right? Before they go to school, like before they're school age, they don't have to teach them a certain thing, right? Like if you just like babysitting, like, you know, from like 12 months all the way up to like 4, or, you know, whatever. I mean, do they have to follow a certain criteria, you know, just by being in that particular environment? Because then those are some important years of some shaping right there.
Exactly. Right. If it requires a curriculum, if they age requires a curriculum, they have to go by that curriculum. You know what I mean? Now, when you're dealing with infants, when you take some from 1 year old to maybe to 2, right? They have learning capabilities, but it's not going to be as much as 4 and 5. And by the time they're 4 and 5, that's early enough for pre-K. If you're in daycare, you're going to be pretty much getting that same curriculum. You know what I mean? So that's why I say, if you notice, everything that we trying to do so that we can do that, they come up with a stumbling block so that we can't do that. You know what I mean? And it's like that. It's like that. But I also believe that there's not one situation that evolved in our society that the Creator hasn't given man the faculties, man, to solve it. Like there's nothing that's created from us that we can't solve. If we create it, we can resolve it, right? But that comes with order, and that comes with structure. And the only way we can actually get to that point when people actually start seeing it, like you really have to live like if these are the laws or the bylaws that's within, they have to be executed. If they're not executed, none of it is going to work, and that's the application. You know what I mean? None of it is going to work, and that goes back to showing those that's not trying to be on the right accord. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no
because that's a part of that process. That's a part of the process if you want to see that result. But
hey, real quick,
these are the things
you right though, real quick too though, man. Shout out to Christy Bishop, bro. She answered our question in reference to the curriculum. She stated that no, you don't have to go by the state curriculum, but you do have to have one in place. So there you go. You know what I mean? Therein lies our answer. So Christy Bishop, shout out to you for contributing to the conversation. Thank you so much for listening. But go ahead, my man.
No, I was just you know what I mean, just making that point. Like, you know what I mean? If the situation evolved from there, we have those faculties to resolve that problem. You know what I mean? But we have to. Yes, we do. I mean, it's just like on the job. Like, you know, when they go to asking people during the interview, the hiring process, if you see an employee doing this right here and this right here, how would you handle that situation? They really want to know how you're going to handle that situation because this is going to help determine the functioning within their department. You know what I mean? Like, if everybody's going to stay true to what they say, they know it's going to operate the way it's supposed to go. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's going to kick in. It's going to get rid of the bad stuff. But if people go to compromising with that, and then what you have in the end is a malfunction, everything going to break down.
Well,
and
man,
this is what's going on with
the lie is pretty, right? The truth is ugly. We don't like to deal with it. But honestly, man, the truth is beautiful. We just have to be able to deal with it and break it down, man, and take off them ugly layers to it, and then we can see it. But everything been just diluted, man. We talking about drinking the Kool-Aid. Now we drinking Gatorade, bro. Everything's been watered down. Everything's been diluted. So we got like a manufactured version of it. Like we got the store brand, then we got the off brand, right? So we got all those different, things that we're taking. So we're not getting the genuine. We're not getting the true source. That's why we don't have the true power, my man, because we're not going to the true source that we need to get from it, because we taking all these imitations as the reality, right? We got a closet full of this fake stuff, and we think it's good because it look good. Again, calling a chicken a duck because they both got feathers. That's why the productivity isn't there, and it seems to be like spinning in circles. As far as these things we talk about power and movement and moving forward. over because there's the divisiveness amongst divisiveness, right? There's divisions over here, people moving over here, but every